Hi and welcome to the Property Show, your guide to the Kenyan real estate markets. The race for the best property destination is on. Whether you're looking for luxury accommodation, your dream home, the affordable fast home, or even investment, we are privileged to feature such projects. Our focus today is the Mazuriside Apartments, an ideal home with a youthful edge for a first-time buyer and a young and growing family. We shall also share hotspots of our just concluded successful bus tour. Our professionals were at hand to guide the process of plot ownership as our viewers and developers shared their thoughts along the way. A must-watch. Orange continues to highlight their distribution network, whilst Kenya Power gives Kibera a new face. Sit back, relax, we have an exciting show lined up just for you. There is something for everyone. Mazuriside Apartments with a youthful edge, perfect for a first-time home buyer with a young and growing family. Let's see what they have for us.
Mazuriside Apartments, located off the Thika Garissa Highway in a gated community designed with the family in mind in a quiet, serene and spacious environment. The affordable apartments are a 169-unit development on 1.5 acres of land in Thika that comprises of 116 units of 2-bedroom and 49 units of 1-bedroom. Accommodation includes modern open kitchen with pantry, lounge cum dining with own separate balcony. In the 2-bedroom apartment, there is master ensuite, visitor's cloakroom, modern finishing, parking, secured gated environment, and plinth area of 89.6 square meters. The price guide for the 1-bedroom apartment is 2.5 million Kenya shillings. As an investment, the return on income is from 15,000 Kenya shillings per month. The price guide for the 2-bedroom apartment is 4 million Kenya shillings, and as an investment, the return on income is from 25,000 Kenya shillings per month. Mazuriside Apartments are less than 100 meters from the Thika Garissa Highway tarmac, with easy access to public transport and social amenities. Schools within the area include Thika High School, Chania High School, Thika Technical Training Institute, Imani High School, Joytown Special School, Mangu High School, and Equator Boys High School. For all health matters, you will find Thika Level 5 Hospital, Kikuyu Hospital on Thika Road, Mata Hospital Thika, Meridian Equator Hospital, and Mary Help Hospital. Almost complete Ananas Shopping Mall, Thika Road Mall, Garden City are also at close proximity with all the major banks included.
Are you looking for your dream home? Look no further. The Property Show has a range of properties in every price range. We arrange private viewing as well. Don't go away. We'll be right back after the break with Property and Power.
We started the project sometime in February, and in terms of implementation, most of the pole erection and hole digging and laying the cable, we have managed to cover about 70%. And what is happening now is just we have already started the metering of whatever we have laid our infrastructure. There are quite a number of challenges that we are facing. The first major challenge is actually the penetration. The kind of terrain in Kibera is not really easy to penetrate in terms of, logistical aspects. Transporting the poles from where we have stacked them. So penetrating through the small alleys of the small villages is one of our major challenges. But through the dedication and, the kind of experience we have managed to do it. Another challenge is we've had a lot of illegal connection that we found in Kibera. And sometimes even our own staff and our own casuals get some small electrocutions. So we have to be very careful to deal with that as we actually lay our infrastructure. There's a positive reaction and there's a negative reaction. So may I start with the negative reaction? For the guys who are doing the illegal collection, it is also a source of them to get income, which was illegal. So from them, what we are getting is a reaction that is not positive. But actually for the tenants who live in the houses, for them it's something that they're taking in very positively. Because first, these illegal connections, they were not well done. The infrastructure is not well done. You find like even, the iron sheets are, they are live. When you touch them, you actually get electrocuted. The wires, the hanging lines for their clothes, when you pass there, you have to be very careful. A lot of accidents were being experienced at that time. We tell them actually what we are doing, and we tell them the benefits of what the power we are connecting them will do for them. So we're actually getting a very positive reaction, and they're accepting it. In fact, most of them are actually calling us to put the poles in their bombers. As a last word, first I would like just to thank so much our management for having this great idea of coming into to the Kibera community to bring in this project to them. And this project will go a long way in assisting the people, even just living properly, having the good infrastructure, laying a proper infrastructure of electricity in the village, which will actually avoid so many things that currently the village is experiencing. And we are very grateful even for the funds that we have received from the World Bank and everything that comes with it.
Ina benefit sababu tunaweza kupata mapato ya kila siku. Unaona? Tukikuja hapa hakuna hao kwenda kuhang nje, tunapata mapato yetu ya kila siku. You sweat you earn. Hiyo naweza ambia boy wakoje wa sweat wa earn than kuenda kufanya kazi nyingine, waende kupata nini? Shida kule nyingine. Kesho usikie mwingine ako jela. Wasewageto ningependa kuambia wazingatii masharti ya Kenya Power, vile wanatusaidia wasikuje kwa hijack transformer waweke waya zao, wafanye vile inatakikana na Kenya. Hii ni huduma ya Kenya imeleta kwa kwetu. Vijana wafanye kazi. Tafadhali naomba vijana wasikae idling, kazi iko mingi Kenya Power imetuletea.
Electricity lights up lives, makes work easier. But don't forget, it can be dangerous. Safety starts with you. Tahadhari, always respect power.
Our just concluded successful bus tour was exciting and interesting. We visited plots and more plots. Our legal and financial experts were at hand to guide the process of plot ownership, whilst our viewers and developers shared their thoughts along the way. Watch this.
The Property Show bus tour commenced at the Property Show office at International House with registration of guests and breakfast, after which the show's host Nancy briefed the participants on the day's program and introduced the experts.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming, and thank you for following us on the Property Show. Today is an exciting day, and I'm so excited to have each one of you, and more importantly, because we know plot ownership is important. And not only that, we know that owning a plot in Kenya, all the time there are hurdles, we find challenges along the way, and we don't know where to start. On our tour today, we will be able to speak to you on plot ownership, Secondly, our financial partners, Chase Bank, is here to give us the loans that we want. They have a Shamba loan, so as we go on, you'll also be able to be appraised, you'll be given what you can afford, and you can start the journey today. Our legal partners, MMC, are also with us. MMC Africa will also take us through the documentation. They have promised me that this process will be seamless.
We are happy and proud to be with you this morning, and especially to Nancy, our host, the property show. One of the things is, first of all, to appreciate all of you. I see a good multitude to have braved the Nairobi chilly weather this morning to be here. Chase Bank is just one of the companies among the Chase Group fraternity. So in essence, as you start the origin towards owning your home, owning your plot, owning your property, one of the things that I'll tell you is that in the origin start of the journey, we are there to stand by you, to aid you achieve what matters to you most. That is Chase Bank for you, the relationship bank. How do we transcend about this journey? Many of the times are where banks position themselves as lenders, but today I want to give you a different proposition. Earlier in the week, we launched a new product called Origins. The way we are positioning this product to the market is actually a savings plan. So for those of us who are going through these routes and espying these properties that we are looking into, one of the opportunities you have is either to buy this upfront, or alternatively is to save for the future investment by saving in this Origin savings plan. Now this is our reward to our consumers by saying we are giving you a rate of 12.1% on your savings plan if you save with us for 1 year, and it's on a save and borrow concept. Please do remember Origins. You'll be seeing a lot of Origins in the media. It's a first in the market, a savings plan initiative, but nonetheless we are giving you the best rate as a reward to loyalty, both for customers and non-customers alike. The other bit, and with regard to the Chase Group fraternity, is as you look at these investment options and owning properties, we are able to partner and give you financial options in terms of mortgages or giving you loans to enable you acquire this property at very substantial rates within the market. Our other Chase Group partner, which is a mortgage company, is also there to give you ready-made properties that we can actually sublet to yourselves. And this is Lighthouse Property, which is also a company which has a subset of mortgage financing. When we are looking at the leasing options, assuming you are to pump in all your monies and you have nothing more left and you want to start a commercial enterprise, we have our leasing arm, which is among the 5 leasing enterprises in this country, called the Rivieras. Rivieras is there to enable you actually continue and propagate your business and commercial enterprises as you get into this space. All said and done, we have the assurance arm, Chase Assurance. For you to ensure that you mitigate this risk, please do ensure that you visit our Chase Assurance arm function that will ensure that you do not incur any losses once you invest handsomely in this property.
The buses were flagged off at 8:30 a.m. and proceeded to Mombasa Road and Thika Road routes. Syokimau Star Estate was our first stop on Mombasa Road route.
This is Syokimau Star Estate. We have a total of 195 plots here, 40 by 80 in size. They are going for 1.85. This is a sample plot. There are a number of residential projects that are coming up around here. There are 2 accesses through Katani Road. If you are familiar with Mlolongo, it's called African Cotton. Ukiingilia hapo, it's exactly 3 kilometers. So the road will be tarmacked all the way from Mombasa Road. To reserve, you deposit 30%, then the balance is spread within 3 months. That's 90 days, enough time to get a Shamba loan from Chase Bank. The guys are here. The titles are ready. We have ready water, which is County Council, Machakos. And then we have a number of boreholes.
The tour then proceeded to the Maasai Star Estate located in Kitengela town, 200 meters off Namanga Road behind the New World Estate.
You can hold land as an individual. You have to be of majority age, a minimum of 18 years. You can hold land as joint tenants. You can hold land as tenants in common. You can hold land as a company. And you can hold land in the new laws as a chama, but as a registered chama. So let us go to holding land as a person, you only need to be of majority age. As a company, land can be in the name of a company that you're a shareholder. Some people prefer to buy land or immovable property in the name of a company because it has perpetual life. It means company will not die. After you're gone, your company will still keep living and it can still keep holding your property. And then as joint tenants, we usually have to explain this concept very well, because if you hold property as joint tenants, you cannot divide your portions. If a title, for example, reads the name of you and your husband, if you ever divorce, which we hope you will not, you have to dispose it as two people. One person cannot buy the other out. If you two people hold land as joint tenants, you cannot say, let me pay you 50% and then the title will be in my name. Joint tenancy as a system of land holding also means that there's no succession process. It devolves to the other people by way of survivorship. In a tenancy in common, a title is in the name of all the people who own it, but the fraction or the percentage of each person is distinct. A title can say Jerry owns 30%, Kamau owns 70%. It can be any portion. And for a tenancy in common, you can charge your piece. If you want to own land as a chama, you must be registered. If you're not registered, then you're not legally recognized as people who can own property. But then if you're registered, then the title can come out in the name of a chama. So let's move to the transaction. The moment that you spot property, where do you start? We advise you to get the services of a lawyer to act for you. But in the event that you choose to act for yourself, first of all, when you're shopping for property, location is very important. Security. You need to ask questions about the amenities. Does the property have a sewer system? Is there water? Is there electricity? Another very important thing, especially since we're going to Mombasa Road and more out of town, most of the land was originally agricultural land. So if you're going to develop it to a residential property, you need to make sure that the owners have changed the change of user, because title has specific change of users. There will be agricultural, there will be residential, there will be commercial, depending with why you are acquiring a property. When you spot a property and you have negotiated, you will come up with a sale agreement or an agreement for sale. In an agreement for sale, you need to look out for the following things. You need to go through the price. The price is very important. And then the deposit. We like to remind our clients that there's no law that governs what a deposit can be. It is purely contractual. Make sure that your agreement mentions that a certain amount has been paid and the seller has acknowledged that they have received it. Because again, there are people who will come and say, you gave me 2 million, lakini our sale agreement came afterwards. So this is the new price. Then now we'll look at the date of the agreement, which informs your completion date. Like the property that we just saw, they said you're going to pay a deposit of 30% and then you're going to pay the rest within 3 months or 90 days. So this means your completion date is in 30 days. But often we find people who are not sure, where do we start counting these 30 days? When do they start to run? Now, 30 days does not run on the day that you execute the agreement. The day that you sign is not the date of the agreement. If you look at any agreement that you're going to be getting from here onwards, it says this agreement is dated the dash date of that year. That is the date of your agreement. That is the date where they're going to count 90 days. By the expiry of this 90 days or 30 days or 60 days or whatever days you have agreed with your seller, it means that either party is at liberty to rescind the agreement. And for most of the agreements, when the seller decides to cancel this contract, you forfeit the deposit. And if you have paid a 30%, that means your money is lost and the next person can buy the property that you are interested in.
Welcome to our second site. This is Mazuriside Estate. As you can see, the area is it's very strategic. This is called New World Estate, and there are a number of several estates that are coming up here. As you can see, it's only like 200 meters from the road. The plots are serviced. Electricity is here. They're going to do a borehole at the site. The plots are going for 1.95. And again, the purchasing process is you book with 30%. Then the balance is spread within 90 days. Each property you are taking the titles are ready.
When you come to a site like this and you have identified a plot you want to buy, what happens is you come to the bank. What we'll need from you is a sale agreement. Then you have to do the valuation of the plot. We do up to 70 to 90% of the value of the plot, depending on where it's located. If it's located within Nairobi, it's 90. If it's located outskirts of Nairobi, it's 70 to 80. Once you've presented those ones, we'll need identification documents, which is your ID and KRA PIN. And then proof of ability to finance. So once you show us ability, that comes with pay slips and maybe bank statements. So once you've brought all those documentations, the next thing we do a charge, which is in this case mortgage. So we sit with our advocates and we present the documentations, and also you need to sit with your lawyer. After we give you the charge and all the offers that are in that charge, we also offer the letter of offer. We present a letter of offer to you. That is the fourth step. So once we present the letter of offer, you sit with your lawyer and agree to the terms. And after that, there is registration of the charge. It's only enforceable if it's registered. So after that, now we disperse the funds.
Located off Ostrich Farm Road, approximately 7 kilometers from Kitengela town, is the Tuna 2 plots. Quarter-acre plots ideal for farming and residential developments. Our final stop on the Mombasa Road route was the Isinya Konza scheme, going for 345,000 Kenya shillings. These service 50 by 100 acre plots are located off the main Konza bypass, approximately 8 kilometers from Isinya town. The clients had an opportunity to bid for plots where 2 clients bid and won individual plots at subsidized rates. Our next stop was the Kijani Ridge, the very first residential phase of Tatu City, which is set to be a premier gated community with spacious individual service plots and contemporary architectural designs with fully integrated amenities.
What I want to do just now is to quickly explain to you what is Tatu City and what is Kijani Ridge. So Tatu City at the moment is a 2,500 acre piece of land, for which we're arranging as we speak for sewer connectivity, for power to be connected to the entire piece of land, and for water to be provided to the land. And we have 2 products that we're selling. First of all, we have the Tatu Industrial Park, which are 5 acre plus serviced parcels of land for industrial users. Some of the tenants that we have at the moment who are going to start construction soon of their facilities are Dormans and Kimfei. You may have heard of those brands. They're strong local brands here. And also we have Kijani Ridge, which is quarter acre and half acre residential plots. Now, you're sitting in the middle of Kijani Ridge. It's a 250 to 300 acre piece of land as part of Tatu City. So what it will be, taking advantage of this very beautiful undulating piece of land, is a community that lives around this very nice dam that you can see of those people who've been up on the tower and had a look around. It's a very nice area. So we're selling quarter and half acre plots. You'll have a 5-year period to build your house. There are 12 house designs to choose from. When you buy, you will receive a registered lease for 99 years from the 1st of November 2008. In Tatu City, you will have accessible to Kijani Ridge lots of amenities. There'll be schools of all different ranges. There'll be medical facilities as well. There'll be a large shopping mall. There'll be a downtown area with office space and retail. There'll be parks. 35% of the Tartu City land will be open areas, which will be nice parklands for people to enjoy. And also there's numerous dams, as beautiful, if not more beautiful, than the dam you have here across the property.
So what is Tartu City? It's quite simply the largest, most comprehensive and best planned urban development in Kenya, and in fact, in most of Africa. Underlying Tartu City's design is a visionary concept aiming to shift urban development in Kenya from the familiar single-node model to dense, decentralized urban environment. By doing so, Tartu City significantly decongests the city of Nairobi by offering a unique live, work, and play environment. Tartu City has promised us that we will live here more than 70,000 residents, and they will have 30,000 residents who visit the city every day. This is your turn to get a part of Tartu City.
It is thanks to the tireless work of the Kenyan and American governments that our investment in Kenya here in Kiambu County is succeeding. Rendever's commitment to Tartu City is unprecedented. So far, we have invested over $100 million in this project. That is our own capital into infrastructure, into land, and preparing this master plan to be a beautiful development outside of Nairobi. Over the Tartu City's development lifetime, there will be over $500 million of infrastructure and other investment in this project. So Tartu City is the largest urban development in Kenya. We have the potential here to create tens of thousands of jobs for Kenyans in Kenya. A great majority of the homes that will be built here in Tartu City are affordable homes and apartments. As Africa's largest urban land developer, Rendever is building cities of similar size and scale across the continent, in Nigeria, Ghana, in Zambia, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. But here at Tartu City, this is our flagship development, and we are extremely proud of the progress we have made so far, and we are very proud to congratulate many homeowners and home builders here today.
It gives me great pleasure to stand before you as Tartu City launches the first phase of its mixed-user development. Kijani Ridge is the beginning of an ambitious, well-planned, controlled development that presents the future of real estate development in Kenya. Kiambu County, being the fastest urbanizing county in Kenya today, has spent a lot of time and resources these last 2 years to develop a spatial plan as mandated by the County Governments Act. This requires us to plan for all land within the county, including designation, private and public spaces. I'm pleased to report that our special plan is ready and awaiting final approval.
I just want to say congratulations to the Tartu City team for all of their hard work in making this project possible and for this groundbreaking on the Kijani Ridge complex today. Ongera, congratulations. It's so very, very impressive, everything I've seen and heard that you're doing. The investment scale is quite extraordinary when you look at it. $100 million, that's 10 billion Kenya shillings, and that's just a start. There is more to come. This is a huge investment. It's a huge commitment by the American business community, by the investors in Kenya. And I very much hope that what's happened here with Tartu City is really going to be a model, that it will encourage and inspire other American investors to come to Kenya, to see the opportunities that exist here, to explore new business and investment projects and prospects and things that are going on here every single day, because this is a country that's on the move and there is a huge opportunity, I think, here.
So let me also congratulate all of you for being here, especially Rendever for the amazing investment that it's making in our country. As the Honorable Governor has said, we as a government are about attracting investment, about creating jobs, creating opportunities, and of course creating wealth. But along with that, we hope that we can attract additional investment into the country. So for us, this will be a showcase to show what Kenya can actually attract into the country. And so thank you very much for doing this.
To culminate the day's events was the groundbreaking ceremony at Tatu City, a residential area aspired to be home to many.
So karibuni, this is Miga. Actually, I don't know if they're going to see all of you. This is the entire site plan for Miga. Miga is an integrated golf community. We have residential plots. We have apartments like the ones that are behind you. We have cottages, both 3-bedroom and 4-bedroom. The apartments are 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms. And basically, this is our first project in Miga. It's called Mitini Skips. From the map, you entered through this entrance. We are in this PDA 01. So it's just occupying a fraction of it. The other fraction is what you're seeing on my left. It's been subdivided into 8s, whereby you can buy and construct something like this. The plots depend on the location. Yeah. The nearer the golf course, the more expensive it becomes. So that is just the cost of the land. Yeah, and actually those are sold out. Yeah. For the quarter-acre plots, we only have 9 remaining. They range from 8.5 million to 10.5. Basically, what we prefer is 30%. Then you can distribute the rest within 9 months, 6 months. Yeah, and if you buy cash, definitely there's a discount for that. Yeah.
I enjoyed the property show with Nancy this day. It was awesome, it was exciting, and I learned a lot from the lawyers, from how you're supposed to do the due diligence before you buy your property. And I think in property show with Nancy, there's something for everyone.
If you come to a property bus tour, you are able to get what you want, because you are able to see different kind of plots and properties that actually will impress you. Indeed, there is a property for each and every person, regardless of what you have as an income. In property show, there is something for everyone.
Keep watching the property show for more details on our next bus tour. You too can be part of it. Don't go away, we'll be right back. Coming up, the accessory spot with sleek styles ideal for your home.
When you look at now the modern kind of stuff, you look like this kind of stools. Modern and contemporary furniture is characterized by a lot of straight lines. It's not as curvy or a lot of detail like the traditional one. When you look at this coffee table, it is low and it's a simple, almost like a bench that goes up, down, very straight. When you look at this sofa over here, it's very contemporary because it's just a circular piece. It is in 2 pieces because if it was bigger, it wouldn't fit in the house. And it's a simple beige fabric that now has been accented with a nice green throw, the nice green cushions, a bit of yellow there, and then we've done now the lime green carpet just to bring in the color in the room. If you want a contemporary sofa, there are as many as there are tastes and preferences. Because remember, we cater to a very wide range of clientele, and sometimes you find somebody saying, I just want something that is very straight and doesn't have a lot of detail. You find that it's just a box, one piece like this, another piece like this, or you find it's just a simple sofa that is just straight line. So the simpler and basic it is, the more it falls towards the modern contemporary category. Just like I was saying about this coffee table, it's up like this, down, nothing else. Yeah, that's what characterizes a very, very contemporary piece of furniture. If it was traditional, you'd find carving, you'd find legs that are going like this, you know, with a lot of hula balu going on, which is also very, very beautiful. And it comes from a long range of like ancestors who designed those pieces, and we're still making them up to this day. When you're thinking about furnishing your bedroom, you need to look at, first of all, the size of the room, because you can do so much in a bedroom, whichever size it is. So you want to put, definitely the first thing is a bed. And you find a lot of people would want to be a chair to sit on in the bedroom, or a dressing table and mirror, depending on the setup of your house. So over here we have a typical master bed. Master beds range from 5 by 6, 6 by 6, 5 by 6.5. I mean, it depends on what you want, yeah? So when you're thinking about your bedroom, you need to know the size of the room, and if you want a master bedroom or you want a kid's room. So over here we have a traditional sleigh bed that is characterized, again, as I said, by the curvy nature of the bed. It's got a headboard and a back foot, depending on what the customer would like. Sometimes you find that because of the size of the bedroom, when you put a bed with a headboard and a back foot, it makes the room look even smaller. So you do away with this back foot and just have it open on the edges. It gives an illusion of space. Yeah. So mostly our beds come with 2 nightstands when you want to make a bed with us, and depending on now your style also, or the design that you like, that's what dictates like the budget that you're going to use. So another thing you can have also in the bedroom is like the chair that you put at the bed end. So you either can have a chair, or you can have it as a chest that can also serve as a storage for extra blankets and extra pillows, or you can just have as a simple bench for sitting in when you're wearing your stockings or your socks. It just depends on the size of the room. Again, I will insist on that. So bedroom is usually a very easy furnishing because we know it's just a bed, and usually you don't have a lot of space to play around with the interiors of a bedroom. So the last part about a bedroom actually is your mattresses and your curtains. First thing about mattresses is that there are many local manufacturers of mattresses. We are a distributor for one of those manufacturers. So we have from foam mattresses to spring mattresses to the memory mattresses that are the new fad in the city. So you need to find a mattress that has a good warranty. Our mattresses have a 10-year warranty, so at least you're sure of the product that you're buying. The last thing in the bedroom, as I was saying, is about curtains. Curtains need to be dark in the bedroom. So if you could find something that has got blackout, and we have that also as a range of products, that black out the light completely from outside so that it's dark in the bedroom. And then now for the living room and other places, you can splash on whatever you would like in terms of the curtains for your bedroom. So in any industry, you find that there's always competition, and I love competition because one thing it does is that it keeps you in check in terms of your value and your delivery, but also competition is good for our customers and as a market in Kenya because then people have choice. So one of the things that drives us in terms of how to cater for our competition is that we are very open, we're very diverse, we can make anything. So we're not stuck up to a certain type of design for any furniture piece that a client wants. We make what you want. So we usually ask you, what do you want? Do you have a picture of something you like? Do you want to describe it even from your head and tell us, I want to make this that looks like this? We are that open. So that is something that is really, really like making us more and more popular in this market, because as you go on with life, everybody doesn't want to have the same thing that they have in their house. And that's maybe where you're seeing a lot of Kenyans now don't want to buy imports, because when you import something, for it to make sense, you have got to bring it in many numbers. When you have many numbers, it means you have the same thing in every other person's house. So for us, when you come to us as Mambo Interiors, we're able to get a unique thing for your house because it reflects your taste and your style.
Are you an interior designer looking to showcase your products? The accessory spot gives you an opportunity to feature latest interior designs. Please call on us. Next, we continue the conversation on distribution network with Orange.
Distribution does not work in isolation. Distribution works also with the other departments, especially the marketing departments. The product team came up with Tujuane tariff. Tujuane tariff is the most affordable tariff that we've ever seen in this market. And Tujuane tariff allows our customers to call the same network at 2 shillings, 3 shillings across network, and to send SMS at 1 shilling on net and off net. We had a rollout of Tujuane in 3 phases. The first phase of Tujuane was, do you know that you can call at 3 shillings across networks? 2 shillings on the same network and 1 shilling SMS across all networks. Then the second phase of, now since you know, you can call using Orange, because now Orange is the most affordable network. Now the last phase which we are running currently is now do your math, which now we are telling you that since you know and you are calling using Orange network at these rates, your saving is so much per day, which can be translated into a saving of so much per month. In addition to the Tujuane tariff, we also came up with Kaduda phone, which is an entry-level phone that allows consumers to join our network, to enjoy our affordable tariff plans, and be able to call and even access the internet using our phone. Just to enhance our distribution and to enhance Orange as a product, we've gone into recruiting the kind of partners that we need to be able to deliver for us what we need. We've also invested a lot in the teams, right from the recruitment and training of the teams. So we believe the teams that we have currently should be able to get us where we need to be. And it is continuous. The training is continuous. It's something that we do every week, every day. And coupled with us, we've also come up with what we call workways, what maybe we didn't have before, particular ways of doing certain things. When you wake up in the morning as head of distribution, what do you do? When you wake up in the morning as a regional sales manager, what do you do? As a territory sales manager, what do you do? And when do you do it? And at the end of the period, what do you need to achieve? With this, we've also developed also what we call distribution tools. Tools that will be able to support the teams to deliver and manage partners and the trade well. So these are some of the things that I think we've done very well, and we are continuously doing them so that we don't have to go back to a situation where there was high out of stock situation, poor visibility, the retailers not trained well, and all that. Orange strategy is actually to go for the mass. We are looking for the mass market. The mass market are those who are joining the network for the first time, or those who are in the previous networks but now are looking for someone who can give them affordable network, good value-add services, so that they can continue enjoying telecommunications. Kenyans should expect to access Orange products at an arm's length. The kiosk, the shop, the supermarket, the convenience store that is next to you should be stocking Orange. And this one we are talking about both connectivity, that is selling SIM cards, and airtime. So we should not have any problem accessing any of our products. Even our 3G data services and data devices, you should be able to access everywhere. And with the rollout of 3G in key towns of Kenya, I think the speed of accessing internet is going to be a lot faster, the capacity is going to be a lot better for you. So this is what we are striving to give customers of Orange in the whole country. As an Orange customer, you should always expect the best from us. The best in terms of affordability, the best in terms of the network, the quality and the coverage, and the best in terms of the reach of our products. You should not have a problem getting access to our recharge vouchers wherever you are in Kenya.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who participated in our just concluded bus tour and made it such a success. Remember, don't wait to buy land and wait. See you next Sunday as we explore yet another new neighborhood, current market trends, and latest interior designs. There is something for everyone. Kwaheri!